the first thing I was asking you real quick was I saw you were the goalie of the week this week. I was just wondering what you thought about that. Or I know this is a good league for goalies, so it's got to be kind of an honor when you can win that.
Yeah, it was nice. Definitely wasn't expecting it, but it's always nice when you win that. It gives you a little more motivation to work hard and practice during the week, and hopefully follow up and win again this weekend.
It was like too to get a chance to meet Dave Taylor after the games. You guys on your helmet and. Maybe the best player of Clarkson history. Did you ever met him before? Or was that,
Yeah, no, that was the first time I'd ever met him, and I actually got a text that morning saying he was coming to the game, so I knew he was going to be there, and I knew I had to have a really good game, and fortunate enough I got a shutout in the game and was able to talk to him afterwards, and really nice guy, really down to earth, and it was nice to have from the Blues organization watching me.
All right. I was curious to ask about one of your hobbies in the off season. I know you're like a big outdoors guy. I was just curious. In a typical summer day, how much time do you spend doing stuff like fishing and all that?
Well, it depends on the weather, and we were pretty lucky this year. It was nice and sunny for most of the summer back home, so I usually work out in the morning, and then there's 100 lakes within a half hour of me, so the rest of the day, afternoon, all night, come home, just fish all day. That'd be it.
How long have you been doing that? How old were you when you kind of got into that?
Well, I think my dad got me. I remember probably when I was 3, I caught my first fish, and ever since then, it's just taken off.
What do you like? I'm just curious, what do you like about it?
Just I don't know, the challenge, I guess. I mean, when you're from Northern Ontario, all there really is hockey and fishing. So there's no hockey in the summer, so you fish, and but it's just a good time. You get out with your friends, and it's always fun to see who catches the most and the biggest fish.
Now, the one weird thing I thought was a lot of times fishing could be kind of solitary because you're just sitting there waiting for something to bite. Is it any similarity when you have a hockey game where everything's down at the other end of the ice and you don't really get too many times where they're down at your end? I mean, is there any?
I'd say for me it's more like a busy night because back home the lakes are full of fish. It's a lot different than here. You don't have to work for them too hard, so it's almost you're catching them constantly, and it's the same thing. Like in a busy game, you're constantly busy. So I'd say it's closer to that.
Now, I was curious too, was that a factor when you were picking schools? Did you want to make sure you went somewhere where there was stuff like that to do? I mean, would you have wanted to go to school in a big city where there was no outdoors type stuff? Not that you have tons of time during the season, but I mean in the spring and stuff you can.
Yeah, no, I never really thought of it, but fortunate enough here, Kyle the chef and Luch the Zamboni guy, they've taken me out fishing a ton, and it's nice that there is that in the area, so on off days I can get out.
All right. I guess the only thing I was going to ask you was, like, is there anybody else on the team that's anywhere close to your outdoors type? Skills or
Well, Tuttle, when I was a freshman, he was here. He was big into it, and I guess Boker's pretty close from the North Country here. He gets out a little bit, but I don't think there's anybody that does it as much as I do.
So if there was like a derby, would you win pretty easily?
I think so.
Well, thanks, Paul.
Yeah, no problem.